Stockton, California. It is the 13th most populated city in the state. It is important to the economy as an agricultural center of the San Joaquin Valley. Rich with California history, it was founded upon the chaotic settlement of the West. It was to prosper with the rise of the industrial era. Today, its inland port ships out produce to the world, as the waterways of this Delta city is a major resource for the state. Among the major boom towns of the gold rush, its incorporation coincides with California's admission into the Union. The state capital would also emerge out of the Delta region, as Sacramento is located roughly 40 miles north. The official naming of these Delta cities with parallel histories occurred at their inceptions. Sacramento was to be anointed the capital in 1854. As a thriving San Francisco boasted the first impression to arriving foreigners as the gateway to the Pacific, Stockton was the gateway to the Mother Lode, a commercial hub where miners came for supplies. The Golden State has always maintained its acclaim as an attractive destination, an elusive mythic paradise, the only place in the world where giant redwoods grow, an oasis for Dust Bowl migrants, a showbiz mecca, luring many thirsty for fame and fortune in the film industry. While San Francisco went on to thrive into a world-famous city, Stockton has fallen down the ranks among California's major cities. This is due to the rise of other cities, particularly downstate, as the never-ending lure would transform the state into the most populated in the nation. In the late 1800s, the city prospered with industry and commerce, as a transition into the railroad era of the late 1800s had long supplanted the gold rush economy. With its brick skyscrapers built in the 1930s, city development was promising in the Depression era, as the urban landscape wanted to resemble that of San Francisco without the hills, already sharing many of the street names reflective of the gold rush era. Today, many of the buildings of the Victorian era still stand as the community maintains an affinity towards history. The ravages of recession has taken a toll on the city. Nonetheless, Stockton's downtown was once bustling during its heyday. Today, with so many empty spaces along the once busy Main Street, there is a resemblance of a boomtown turned into a modern-day ghost town. It's eerily quiet after rush hour, like an empty Hollywood movie set. Violence, prostitution, gangs had always been a mainstay. Crimes of passion and homelessness are amplified during hard times upon a town that has yet to outgrow the wild stigma of the Western days.